A man without a purpose only consumes in life, for he spends his days in consumption instead of creation. I spent the last 2 months of this new year really doing nothing. I said as an excuse that I have things to focus on, getting a job, going to school, and working on cars and other meaningless things. And deep down inside, I knew what I wanted to do. It was continue to pursue YouTube and help young men. And as you can relate by those first few words I said in this video, a man who does not pursue anything in life decides just to merely live. They always say to you, live your life, go out and drink, party, do whatever. But I find it utterly meaningless as the days fly by and you look at yourself in the same light as you did many years ago. I feel no difference as I was when I was 16. Yeah, the years have gone by. Things have changed. Maybe I've learned some things. But without a pursuit of a purpose or a mission or a goal, you resort to become the man you were before any meaning, which was no more to a slave than your addictions, bad habits, and the consumption of meaningless content. A man must have a mission to fully love a woman and to have the zeal to live. If you feel meaningless in life, you know it's from the bleakness, from the no urge to no thrill to get out of bed. You rather find a new TV show to consume, not because you really enjoy it, but it is a tick. It is a watching of someone else's life. And you see the world gets worse day by day and you wonder what you can do. You say to yourself, you are no Alexander, you are no Caesar. So you sleep, you drink, you eat. And the days go by and your body gets fat and your mind dull. To be a true man is to have a mission, a purpose. And to find that purpose requires change. And change only comes from the most painful. The painful of that feeling when it is like death. To shed off and or to cut off your own physical flesh. Because I feel no difference. And I know the answers. I know the things that could change me as an individual. And yet I don't pursue them. Because I have grown comfort with the meaningless. But to be a full man and to think of like those glorious explorers that looked over the horizon and said, I am going to conquer that. You must form a purpose if you want reason in this life. It will come as the first few ideas, those that have been implemented upon you by birth. Your father could have been a police officer, so you wanted to be a police officer. Or in retaliation, you said, I'm going to be a firefighter. Once those meaningless purposes have been avoided and or slightly pursued, does true purpose come? And it only comes by turning everything off. I always wonder to myself, who am I? Is it the man that I have lived? Or is it who I have become? Is it the things my father said to me as a young man that like never retreat, never surrender, never give up, never say I cannot? Or is it me who decided to pursue certain decisions? So you sit with everything off and you stare at your wall blankly with no more than a piece of paper and a pen. And once you find that mission, once you find that solitude, then, only then, you can find a reason to live. And if you are in a position like myself and you have a reason to live, but you have avoided it, you know what a lack of a man feels like. A man who has a reason but decided not to pursue it. It's like as if you watched a movie and you turned it off at the very last. Before the arc, before the victory, only to continue in the melancholy of grayness. So I say to myself, do you want to change? I say to you, do you want to change? Or will your dreams fade? Will time go on and you will continue to be a slave in this world? You have to ask yourself these questions. Because I've only found purpose and meaningful moments in my recent months when it has been the help of others. My friend goes through a breakup, I give him the best advice I can. I give him books, I give him gifts. I go to the gym, I train him, I see him go well, and it's fulfilling. That is my purpose. You must find that and pursue it. If it's working on cars, go on Facebook Marketplace, get a project, fix it up, sell it, feel accomplished. Anything. My friend that I helped says, oh, I want to reconnect with nature. I tell him, now do it. Do it now. Wait no more minutes. Contemplate no more. You have a glimpse of victory, a glimpse of meaningfulness. A new color palette in this plain, bleak life. Now go paint your picture. The next day he goes out in the forest and reads the book that I gave him and he says, Maxwell, you were so right. I should have never put this off. I should have never made it a fantasy or something I should have waited for. That is the same in this moment. For a man without purpose can no longer pursue life fully. He finds false pleasures. He plays video games so he can be the king slayer, the dragon slayer, the race car driver, the man with status and prestige and piety, chivalry, dread, so forth. And yet this own life that is given to you by God, what have you made of it? Except an excuse to live. I find my men around me to be so bleak, to have no thumos, no spirit in their heart. And I got tired of living the same way. And I said, let me pursue it today. Let me pull out my phone and record a video for you all, for myself. Just to hope that through the continuation of my hard work, then I can forge something of it. For there is no time better than now, for tomorrow is not guaranteed. For without a purpose, even the self-help videos are meaningless. I couldn't find myself to sit in front of my computer and watch 5 minutes of a self-help video. But I could watch hours of comedy, of movies, of TV shows, of anime. And I said, is this who I am? I'm living the life that I was when I was suicidal at the age of 15. I thought when I was this age, I would have been pursuing life more, that I would have had a business, that I would have had a beautiful woman around my arm, an army of great men. And it's because I stepped off the gas and decided, let me work on backup plans. Let me think on the what ifs instead of what could I do now? Because when you don't pursue your purpose, you are saying to yourself and the rest of the world that you are not willing to do what needs to get done, that you rather sit in sorrow. It is so tiring to live a life without no meaning, because it makes you so you can't look a woman in the eyes or love your family or do anything meaningful. So you need to step alone in solitude and find what is the reason. If it is to get in the best physical shape ever, those videos about testosterone, those videos about the best workout program will seem so enthusiastic that you wish to sit in front and learn for hours upon hours, that you want to have no rest days. You will leap out of bed, ready to work out, ready to give it your all, ready to fuck your way through the world. That is a life with purpose. And do I need to remind you what life is without it? It's nothing. If you wish to be a man of glory, the one thing we don't have in this world, then you have to forge it by having a powerful reason to live, a reason to have strength, to wake up and pursue the world, to look deeply into people's eyes and feel hurt, feel love, feel magnitude, to find God, damn it. So go out there And stop doing the same old consume, 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 consume. And try to create for once. Try to find that gift that you can give. And if you don't know me, I'm Maxwell. I like to help young men. I appreciate if you like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.